Hello, everybody. Sorry about that I was just on the screen for a minute with silence. My mom having to yell as soon as I switched it over, because they are making dinner at the moment. Hello, Teddy. Yippee, Ace Attorney. Yeah, I'm so happy. Um, Kill should be here any moment. Don't know when. They're kind of running late. Um, but they should be here soon. Um, I made something. I made a little animation yesterday. I'm grabbing it right now. It was up on screen for a moment. Um, but I realized it was like super short, so I had to go fix it real quick. Let me go grab it again. Okay. What? Okay, I'm going to wait until Kale gets here to do that because we always talk a lot, especially right at the beginning, and I don't want you to have to waste your points on that. Because I feel like that's gonna be a lot easier for me instead of what we did last time. What did we do last time? My dog's barking. I don't remember what we did last time. I just remember it was difficult. Oh, it was the letter I. That was insane. That is difficult, but not saying attorney should be easy. You can't shoot me for that one because we're waiting for Kale. Oh, there it is. I got my little. I made that. Isn't that cute? Hold on. I want to wait. That is in front of chat. No, I want to do it from the top of the screen. There it is. Hello. Hi, Kale. Look at him. Oh, my little guy. He's so cute. I love it so much. Also, we got new Kale emotes. Where are they at? There they are. I got I got a Kale Goober and the Kale Dino. Um, it won't let me post them. There goes. So many. I love them all. Hold on. I want to get up the bigger versions of those real quick so that you guys can see them a little better because I want y'all to be able to see them. Where's it at? Did I not save them to my computer? You know what? I didn't. They're on my laptop, not my PC. Let me go save those real quick. Nope, that is Spotify. That is not what I wanted. Close Spotify. I don't want you. Okay. Let me save that. Hello, Teddy again. Here, Teddy. You want to come sit? Hop up in Kale's chair. You can get up here. Yeah, Joko girl. Teddy's the new streamer. Say hi. Say hi, Teddy. She's not saying anything. Whatever. Hold on. I gotta save the other one. It's just taking forever. Oh my gosh, it zoomed in. Why did it do that? Okay. Got those saved. Not my chair. Yeah. It ain't even your chair, okay? I paid for the chair. There it is. Oh, it's huge. It's gonna cover Apollo for right now. But I just want you guys to be able to see it. Being forced to walk again, that's rough. I'm sorry. Let me grab the dinosaur one. There's the dinosaur. It's also gonna be huge. Yup. This is what I was looking at last stream, by the way. This is what he kept doing to me. I don't have room anymore. We don't have room for these things. Oh, I just moved Apollo. I didn't mean to do that. Get back there, Apollo. There's no room for this stuff. Can't wait to hold your dinosaur, buddy. I know. I really thought you would be here by now. Okay, I got one there. Let me shrink down this one and God, I don't even know where to put this. We don't have space for anything anymore. You're gonna go right here, and then I'll put you under Apollo. You too, yeah. Taking forever. They got hot dogs out in the driveway. I could be going and eating one right now, but I'm waiting for you and streaming. Where am I supposed to put this? Oh, wait. Where's it at? I'm trying to find all the right spot to put this in all of our way too many sources that I've got going on in here. Okay, I got that one. Shouldn't be too long. Okay. If it is, I mean, not much I can do about it. I'm kind of just hanging out. I don't remember if I told you, but I don't think Jacob's coming. Because he said he might. And I don't think it's happening. Okay. There we go. I got your little guys up there. Eventually, the screen will be so full that there actually will not be space for anything. One day that will happen. You won't even see the background. I really gotta make a little animation for you, Kale. Because I think it'll be super fun to have us both popping up on the screen like that. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so glad that's what I spent my time doing yesterday. I spent my time today cleaning and doing laundry. I'm about to break into your house. This is a threat. Oh my god. You can go in the side door. It's okay. It's unlocked. Pretty sure it's like wide open. Because I can see light coming down. Oh man.
Hello,
no.
stream.
Woo,
Sorry that took
only
forever.
15 minutes late.
That's not even that bad. I thought it was gonna be way later at first.
Oh, okay.
I live.
Yeah. Did you grab a hot dog on your way?
I wanted to, but you're waiting for me, so I
Dude, you can go get a hot dog. It's okay.
Johnny
We've
was
been
gonna make
waiting.
me one.
What?
Johnny's making me one.
Oh, okay. I don't know if my parents are making me one or not. I
You want me
don't
to go
like
tell
hot
them to?
dogs,
Oh,
but my mom bought something else that I might like. She said I had to try it.
interesting.
So,
I'm
I'm
glad to be
trying.
here finally. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that long.
Yeah.
I told my mom specifically. She woke me up at 9 a.m. She's like, "Do you want to go to the zoo?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I actually do want to go to the zoo. But I have to be back by 6. Will we be back by 6?" And she said, "Yeah."
Nope.
No.
In fact, it was 7:43.
Yeah. So
Hi, Teddy.
I'll never.
Hey, ketchup, mustard, nothing?
Nothing. But yeah.
You know what? It could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just glad that I made it and I'm alive.
It's just you.
Yeah, it was me. I was texting you, you weren't answering, and I was like, "Oh my
I
god!"
looked at the messages. I just didn't respond because I was busy.
And then I was like, and then Finn got the notification for stream, and he said, "Did Gabe start without you?" I was like, "Yeah, probably." I mean, like if the notification, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting without you. I'll
Much
do
like-
the entire Ace Attorney without you.
No, I was about to be like, "It's okay, just start the stream mode. Every time a character that's my character comes up, I'll just type out what he said."
Is it mustard relish?
No, mustard.
It's mustard?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
It's-
like start
it is.
Ace Attorney. I'd just be here talking.
Oh, I know.
Because that's
I
pretty much what I
figured.
do for Fossil Fighters. It's really just background, and then I'm just talking. It's like putting up Minecraft parkour. Except Fossil Fighters is not as interesting to watch. That's
Minecraft parkour, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
At least there's stuff visually happening with Minecraft parkour.
I can't believe you gave her my seat. Did you see what I typed? Then
Yeah.
the stream crashed, so I didn't get to see
Oh.
if you saw it or not.
I did see it. I thought it was funny. But yeah, dinosaurs right there for you. We have food.
Thank God.
I can move that.
There you go. This is Gabe's. I didn't think you would want dip because it's French onion dip,
I love.
but you don't like onions.
No.
You are
Thank you.
all kinds of weird.
Whatever.
But
Thank you.
it's fine. We accept you.
Oh wait,
Aw,
you
that's
got
so
it
sweet.
in here. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, we
Did you back-
pre-dipped you.
Yeah, I pre-dipped you.
I can put this up.
I know you eat dip.
I didn't know there was dip on there. I can't see. And I have a very specific way of doing it.
Life is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have hot dogs.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try whatever this thing is. It just looks like a hot dog.
Yes. I think I should actually.
There's an entire case of it for you, so. This is interesting.
Is it? Is it as bad as a hot dog?
It's got the same texture as a hot dog, which is what I don't like about them.
Oh.
Oh my god, no! I mean, the flavor's still okay.
I love hot dogs.
It really just seems like a hot dog, though. Like, fancy hot dog. Also, I don't think I told you the last time,
Hmm.
but I got you sunflower seeds.
Really?
Yeah, there's the pickle ones, and there's just a bag of great value ones.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think I forgot to tell you last time.
Yeah, I would remember, I think. You'll never guess what was at the zoo. Tiger.
Mm. I know a lot of the animals that are at that zoo.
I would point out, like, that's so me, that's so me. I mean, I
Yeah.
knew there was them, but I was still excited to see it. They should put an aquarium there. That would make it 20 times better.
I would love if there was an aquarium there. Instead, we have to go to the one in the mall. Too bad it's not even the mall close to us.
Right.
I'd be there every day.
Me too.
I'd be working there. I might smell like fish, but at least they're pretty.
Hello, Teddy. Hello,
I think we're gonna-
princess.
I think we're gonna wait to start the game until we're done eating, so we're not trying to eat and talk.
Probably a good idea. That's why whenever I make dinner, I can't play Ace Attorney because we always like have a specific. We have to watch like if YouTube or something, and then I can play Ace Attorney. But I can't play Ace Attorney while I eat because I just won't play Ace. No, I won't eat. I'll play Ace Attorney and I won't eat.
Understandable. I love that there's so much on our screen. It really just keeps you entertained.
I really wish that dance was a Stray Kids dance so I could see them do it live.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
No, I think it's Blackpink.
I guess I'm just gonna have to go see Blackpink too.
Just so you can watch this like 3-second segment of a dance
Yes.
and think of Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
I can probably get one of him doing a Stray Kids dance. That way when
Yeah.
you see them you can think of Phoenix Wright.
It's not as funny.
No. This dance really is so good though.
It is. My mom was trying to drop the cars off at some other house first. And I was like, girl, no, take me to Gabe's house. Please.
Yeah.
Also, when I walked up, I said, I'm gonna go break into your house. Is that fine? And who I assume are your cousins looked around like,
I told them that you would be here, not that they know who you are,
say this.
but they should have expected another person. Never mind. To be fair, Abby and her boyfriend slash fiance, so
What?
she's engaged now. I didn't tell you.
No.
She got engaged while she was living here, and none of us knew. I found out when Jacob found out she was my sister. Which was, like, what, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Insane. But yeah, she's engaged to the pedophile.
Great.
But
Will you
she
go to the wedding?
She tried taking my fridge.
Why?
Because she wanted it for no reason. She has a working fridge, a full-size fridge. Why does she want mine? I don't know. She took the microwave, though.
Oh.
Not that I was using it.
Yeah, fair.
It was really gross, and I did not feel like cleaning it out. I was gonna put up a video for people to watch while we're eating. Do we want to watch Poorly Translated Ace Attorney? I was watching that earlier. I love this channel. The Save Data one. What else they got? A lot of their stuff is Ace Attorney. Yeah, that's what I was watching. Okay, I'll put up a video for you guys. I gotta turn off Fossil Fighters. You heard Save Data? I'm playing one of their videos while we eat. You gotta eat with YouTube, obviously.
What if they watch the video and think, man, this one's way better than the one I was just watching? Then they leave.
That'd be awful. Hold on, I gotta kind of zoning out while with my mom. Yeah, because he had to go on a walk. Oh, sorry, Teddy. She looked up. Forgot that was a word. Okay. It doesn't really matter what this is. Still on the walk. Hold on. I gotta pause this so I can position this properly. Crop it. I should have this already ready to go, but normally we don't watch YouTube videos.
That's fair.
I forgot I could just full screen. Hold on. I don't need to crop it. Forgot that was a thing. I don't know what I just did. Where'd it go? Hello? It just disappeared. It's gone. Where are you gone? I just want a YouTube video. Dude, we're gonna be done eating by the time this is ready. Okay, there it goes. It was just being evil.
Thank God for this man.
Yeah. Oh, Phoenix is dancing over top. That's okay. Oh, and so is Apollo. Let me turn off Apollo's.
No, Apollo, no.
He can come back after. Where the heck are Apollos? They're there. It's so empty.
Ohio. Sorry.
Crazy. Can't believe I've been there. Phoenix is getting 25 years in prison. For what? I don't know.
Death penalty. Damn, it sounds like a very interesting video. We should just not straight. No kidding. I was shackled to work tomorrow again. I got one Monday off.
Me too. I got open to close tomorrow.
Oh, I work 10 to 5. Because we close at
I've
5.
got almost that. I've
Really?
got 9 to whenever we get out, which technically we close at 6. But I'm probably gonna get out at like 8.
Cool.
So I've got 11 hours
Why an open to close?
because Abby's sick.
No one else can work some?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Sickly?
Hmm?
I love the stock.
You know that she looked like that when sentencing someone. She gave them the death penalty and looked like that. You missed. We're not even gonna get into them.
I know.
This is so long.
Oops. I don't know how I did that. Oh my god. That was really scary.
Oh, I forgot my little guy's up there.
I
Oh well.
wouldn't look at him. He's a cutie.
I know, I'm so happy.
I reckon. Who are you? A lot of heart.
Yep. I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm almost done.
Isn't this so entertaining, guys? We're such
I'm
great
entertained.
streamers. We are terrific streamers. We're about to get ads.
Great. I'll definitely be done by ads.
Okay.
By the time ads end.
I'm gonna stop it as soon as Gumshoe starts for your guys' sake. You guys can continue the video on your own time. And when you guys get back from ads, we'll start Ace Attorney. Oh my god, Cody. Gumshoe better get absolutely nothing. At the worst, he better get community service. Man, ads are taking a while.
They always take a while when you know they're
Yeah. Okay, there they are. I didn't hear Gumshoe though.
Me either. Maybe that's because you have a video going.
Nope, it didn't fully load earlier.
Weird. Okay. I am going to pee so quickly.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be like, wow, that's insane. Or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Man, we started with 6 people here. We stopped to eat some food. They're all gone. Okay. Hello, Teddy. Theodora. Theodora. I'm gonna move. No, I'm not gonna mess with the cow's plate. I was gonna move it over so you don't eat it because you're evil sometimes, Teddy. Yeah. Here. Hop up. Come on. There you go. Yes, you go, girl. Come here. Oh, no. Hold on. Say. My microphone. My microphone! What did I do? Oh, it's just a cover piece. Never mind. I'm not worried. It's actually perfectly fine. I just need to pop that back in. Teddy, where'd you go? Okay, I need a light. How did I do that? What? Hold on, I gotta mute this thing so I can see because the light is so bright. Actually, what did I do? I hope I didn't break anything inside. Granted, I don't use this one for sound, so I'm not super duper worried. But I did in fact break it. And I don't know how to put it back together. I broke my microphone.
Oh my god.
I mean, it works, it's just the cover piece. I just don't know how to get it back in. Also, it's way too quiet, but we're about to start Ace Attorney. There, we can switch it over now. If you ever want something more funny from Save Data, you can always watch their Save Data's Best of Insert Ace Attorney game videos. Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch the video we were just watching on my own time, though.
Okay.
Now I'm interested. It gave us all the intro and none of the actual content.
Yeah,
So.
hold on. I want to get my little animation on the other screen. Because I love it. That's great. I'm going to eventually use that for the Rick rolls. Yeah, we can leave it there. Let me turn this off. Where is it even at? There it is. And that can also be turned off because that doesn't work. Okay. We're good now.
Hooray!
That was so loud.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh. Let me turn that down quite a bit. Holy shit. This one? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna continue trying to fix this mic though. Okay. Bringing in the next witness.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? I don't know, probably not a lot. I can't believe I saw an Edgeworth Street.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I literally screamed, "I said Edgeworth!" And my mom giggled a little because she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, forgot about her. Just want to fix my microphone.
Witness, your name and occupation, please. Girl, be so for real. She pissed me off.
I'm not doing all that. I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Is it's skipping.
That is.
Hold on, I could probably fix it.
He plays dirty.
Dude, it's so bad. Oh, my whole computer's lagging. Yikes. Did I ever post the Twitter post? Nope.
It's so scary.
It is. I can hopefully fix it though. Dude, it's so bad. Hold on. That was atrocious. Gosh, my poor computer. I don't know why it's struggling this bad, outside of the fact that I just downloaded a whole bunch of mods for Stardew Valley earlier. But that shouldn't matter considering none of them are running. This should help. I don't need Steam to be running. That can close. Okay. This should help quite a bit. Hopefully. Apparently we're using 75% of my CPU right now.
Great.
Although, about half of it is OBS.
That's crazy. Okay.
Maybe, it's okay. Oh, forgot how weird she is about Edgeworth. Oh, Edgy. It's been what? A
You
year
don't want to say
since we-
edgy boy?
No. It's been a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
Wild.
That's
I
crazy.
this time I know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh my god.
So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything.
Wicked Witch of the witness stand is insane.
Indeed. Dude, my poor microphone. I can't fix it. I don't know why or how it even came out. But it's broken. Oh well. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
Shush. I'm talking to my dear Edgy. Oh, thank you.
Edgy wedgy. Don't forget that part.
Alright. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. She's talking like she ain't old either.
No, literally. Yes, madam. No, please, by all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
It's true what they say that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You have a heart attack. You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him.
The same age.
What?
They're the same age.
They are.
Matt on guard and Juan Carita?
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's actually 21 and not 36.
Yeah, he does not look 21. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Could
one of
be
the
worse.
kids that I was with today, because there was a lot of them there, didn't believe me when I said how old I was, and
Yeah.
kept saying that I was definitely 13.
13?
13!
You do not look 13.
I don't think so either, but maybe to like an 8-year-old I do. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Have they ever seen a 13-year-old?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea, but I thought it was wild.
Dude, it's like broken, man.
That sucks, dude. Just tape it.
My poor mic. I can get it back in there eventually. I just can't see.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't help that I have astigmatism, so this green light goes to about here.
cool. That's
So
what you
I
want.
can't see what I'm doing. Kids are so funny. Yeah. I don't miss.
They kept
working
trying
with
to
them
tell
that
me to
much.
do a somersault, and
A somersault.
somersault. And the last time I did one, I almost broke my neck.
Oh. Okay.
So, and that was when I was like 14 or something, and I have not done it since. And so I was like, no, I'm not doing a somersault. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they kept like showing me how to do them. I know how to do it. I'm too afraid. I know how to do one, okay? You don't have to keep showing me. They showed me like 20 times. Like, guys,
That's how
I
kids
know.
were to me about snapping my fingers. I can do it now, but like I couldn't
Oh
when
my
I was
God,
working
really?
with
Well,
them.
see, that's the thing. I could do a somersault, hypothetically, but I can't bring myself to do it because I'm too afraid. Every time I try, I can't. I can't do it.
Crazy. Anyway,
I tried really hard. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
yeah. Anyway, as I was saying. Oh, it's still scary. Okay. I'm not supposed to fix this.
Found University.
Okay. It's still so bad. Maybe it is all those Stardew Valley mods. I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed on the night of the murder.
Leave it to me.
Jifu,
What?
don't forget that. That's important. It's
Listen.
crucial.
Yeah,
Crucial.
listen, that's how you would talk about it.
Yeah, of course I would.
Me?
I probably have
No,
called
I
him that.
can't. You probably have. I can't bring myself to do that. That's so bad. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard. Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Oh my god, the other day I went to one of my friend's house and they I got there late, because of the stupid bus. But they were all learning how to play poker. And I wasn't going to join in because I had no interest in learning poker, you know what I mean? And I was just gonna hang out. But then I was like, if I learn how to play poker, I can be just like Phoenix Wright.
Does Phoenix Wright know how to play poker?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
When does that
That's a
come
big
up?
plot point in Apollo Justice.
Oh,
And so I was like, oh my god, I have to. I have
Dude,
to learn how to
I
play poker.
used
And
to
I
know how to
did.
play poker. And then I forgot. I should learn again
You
so I
should.
can be even more like Phoenix.
Yes, you absolutely should. So yeah, I learned how to play poker, and I kept saying the entire time that we were playing, I was like, man, I'm just like Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney. And they're like, that's great. That's so awesome.
Dude, they're so sick of you.
I know. I know. It's okay, I was living my best life. I was living my truth. I was being just like Phoenix. Except I wasn't because I kept losing.
Great.
And he doesn't lose poker.
No? Does he count cards?
No.
Oh.
He just hasn't lost a game in 7 years.
I feel like he would count cards.
Maybe.
Seems like something he would do.
He also plays the piano. Except for he doesn't actually know how to play the piano. He just
Neither do I.
mashes the keys.
Oh, see, I can't see that. I have never learned how to like be able to read music and play the piano, but I've learned songs by listening to them and then doing it by ear.
That's exactly how I play things. I can't read sheet music, but I can play piano.
Yeah, I don't remember how to play the piano now, though. I did it in middle school. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Edgeworth.
Are you set up on the right mic?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I? Oh, I was just not close enough.
Oh, hold on. I think the React is under my guy. Where to put this thing?
What are you talking about?
The React images.
They were right there.
Wait.
It just popped up right there.
Oh, dude, I wasn't actually watching. I think on the Fossil Fighter one, it's up here. That's why. Okay, never mind then. You can go back there. Okay. I wasn't actually watching where it was. I just saw that it was put in there. Miss Oldbag, what was your post on that night? The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show, but I refused to help. I'll help, you know. It was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails.
Girl.
Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door.
Man with the glasses?
I have no idea. Could be someone that we have? Probably.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's, Yeah, Killer. He has glasses,
Yeah,
right?
Killer. I don't remember. I just remember he's got like
Maybe
a
he
split down the
doesn't
side of his
actually. I
face.
don't know.
I don't think he
I
did.
thought he did, but maybe he doesn't actually. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh well, I mean, we'll find out soon. Well, probably not actually. Might not see him in a while.
Something you were interested in. And just what was that? not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Juan. And Edgy, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip.
If that has something to do with the case, then you can append it to your testimony. Looks like we shouldn't force it right now. And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? Probably not.
Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Burrito's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born. Wait, I wasn't born, so I couldn't count things for those who didn't pay attention in class.
I wasn't born, so I could.
Oh. Never mind. I can't read.
I was never born, actually. I've never been born. So
That's
wait.
why I was confused. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Sorry. Yes, well that would explain why your age was not recorded in the report. That's right, her age is just question marks.
She doesn't have an ID.
Hmm?
Said she doesn't have an ID.
Maybe she scratched the age part off.
She doesn't want to know.
In any case.
You have to get it renewed, though.
Maybe she just keeps scratching it off.
It's not legal.
She just doesn't look at it and just...
That's not legal.
Ow. Why would you do that?
Roger, hi. Oh, I just remembered. Earlier, Alex redeemed the word ban.
Oh, which one? Which word?
Attorney. I said we had to wait until you get here.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we cannot say attorney. That shouldn't be too bad.
Hopefully. We should probably do it for more than 2 minutes then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, how long would we do it?
I don't
You're ready
know.
for it? Okay, Roger, get the gun ready. Load it up.
Genuinely, I don't even know.
I can set a timer. Actually, I'll do it on my phone because my computer's like dying.
Alex, how long should we do it for?
Yeah, you're the one who bought it. You spent your precious points.
I feel like it's not a word that comes up enough for it to be 2 minutes, you know what I mean? Or however long we normally do.
Sorry, I'm dealing with something.
An hour? I think we can do an hour.
An hour?
We might not even get that word in an hour, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
that's true.
So,
I don't know if I'm setting another alarm for an hour.
that's okay. It's what, 8:22? We just can't say it till 9:22. That's easy enough.
Okay, poor Debbie, she wants to go upstairs. She's looking up there like she can't go. You broke my floor. Dude, that's crazy. It's because that board doesn't actually stick like the rest of them.
come back.
I think she wants to go outside because of wherever it's at. Hold on, I have to pull up my
Stay there, Lord.
work schedule.
Work schedule.
Yeah, for tomorrow. I might not have to work an open to close.
Oh, that'd be great.
Finn said he could. We don't know.
I wonder if the bus is even running. Probably, right? I mean, they probably just closed early or something. The buses.
Oh, I didn't even think about
1
that.
second, I'll just check. No.
Okay.
Ooh, we are closed Monday, May 26th.
Okay, so Finn would have no way to work.
Should probably let him know that.
Okay.
Thank God my coworker is picking me up tomorrow.
How am I getting to work? I don't have a car right now.
Oh,
Oh, my dad doesn't go back till Tuesday.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to run.
I'm not running to work. That's awful.
If Pearl can do it, you can do
You know what? Pearl is something else.
it.
Okay. Anyway, we're back.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct?
Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses.
This is a courtroom.
Yeah? I don't remember what's happening, if I'm being honest. The man that came out of Juan's room, he was...
Yes, he was
I'm too scared, I can't say his name out loud.
girly.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now. Why is Old Bag an astronaut? TBH, I don't know. I just know she's working as like a security guard kind of thing. Don't know why she's an astronaut though. Just felt like it, I guess.
He's having fun.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway.
You,
I hate her so much. You saw my client. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Really? Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Damn.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a mess like last year, I should delve into this a bit further.
Oh god.
I was expecting just to have like the press further or leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's what they normally do.
It's okay, you can just press that statement again.
Oh, right. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. What a troublesome man you are, really, as if something like that matters. But it does.
Did that just have an E at the end of it? Is that how that's spelled? I thought...
What?
I swear to god that was spelled wrong.
What was spelled wrong?
Does.
Oh, it could have been. It could have been a typo.
Yeah, I think it... Well, maybe I just looked over in a weird way and the letters scrambled together, but I swear to god that...
I don't know.
Whatever.
No, what was it? Oh, yes, it was that thing. What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket. He was wearing that at the detention center, too. You didn't notice?
Maybe I'm just...
The thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons.
Insane statements from Old Bag, but yeah. Wasn't he supposed to be wearing his little fancy pants that
Yeah.
he put the button in?
Yeah, he was supposedly wearing the costume. Right. Cute boy alert? Are you talking
Matt on
about...
guard? I agree.
Oh, okay. Matt on guard looks like he could still be a minor. He looks
Disagree.
way too young. Listen, that looks like half the kids in high school right now.
Wrong. I'm only saying that because if I liked men, I would want him.
Okay.
Edgeworth's different.
Okay.
Was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? I think it was.
It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Sorry, let me turn off my notifications. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please.
Ah, well, I would like to badmouth anyone without a reason,
Then
but if
why
I must...
did you?
Okay. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket? What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. Sure he was wearing it. She's so sure of herself that is to the point of self-absorption.
She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us. Really bad.
It's not that bad. But, that's how the human mind is. It also has a tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed on to a few interesting side topics this time, too, hasn't she? Jeez. But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? No, I don't.
Have you met this
Right.
woman?
Like, you're lucky that you're dead and you don't have to deal with her, girl.
Crazy. It's because you're not the one who has to question her.
I'm saying, dog.
I assume I would present the button.
Probably.
Oh wait, that's the beginning anyway. Yeah, because I don't see anything else we would have.
Yeah.
Hello?
Last time I was down here, the shelves were still right here.
Okay. Can I help you?
I just wanted to look.
I don't know why she's here. She was here earlier. Twice today, actually. She came and took our lawnmower. And then she came to took a microwave. I don't know why she's here now.
For your soul.
Yeah, probably. Miss Oldbag. What? Don't say my name for no reason.
What do you mean?
Do you know what this is? It's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
No.
Button number 2? Wild. Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. Give it here. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Oh no, your little kid's ray gun. Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Enguarde's body during a full body search. See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard. It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai pants. I'm not trying with that. And on guard is the nickel samurai. Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But I don't know. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, not on guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trend... Okay, never mind. She's speaking slower, though. Wow. Damn. That one was long.
Yeah, once.
Normally those rants are not that bad.
Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard, the man. But Mr. On Guard, the nickel samurai?
But when you think about it, they're really one and the same anyway. Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about. Edgy Poo, do you think so too? Hi Gumshoe. I feel like this is still quite loud. Maybe it's just because it's really loud now. I mean, just change real quick. Really don't have to. I can shut the curtain.
Here, let me grab your clothes. I moved up.
I didn't want to get them mixed up. Yeah. I just need to Oh, I forgot about the curtain. Instacart ad? I don't know what Instacart is. Roger said he got our Instacart ad. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's like DoorDash.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think there are other things. Or like
Yeah.
Finally took my shoes off. They've been on this whole time.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hooray!
Man, this chair is awful. It's falling apart.
I'm so sorry.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
Can't.
Why?
Literally against every cell in my body to do so.
Dang. Is the music a little slower? Yeah, my computer's struggling today.
Yeah, it's evil Ace Attorney today.
That's okay.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Stop lying!
Alright, if you insist. I should be the one signed, not you. On guard. On guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai. That's right, it was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show, right? After the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume. What? Do you think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Ew.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you don't
Olveg,
have to talk.
But the possibility does exist. Ah, youngins, today I told you there is no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
I hate you.
At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. And please make it fast, for the love of God. Okay. Hello, Winston.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you please get on with your testimony?
That's crazy.
Watch your language, young man. What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs. Please don't. Striking figure by this. Oh, wait.
She's singing.
I'm not singing. She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears.
Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket? Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you're good and stick to just the facts.
It's gonna get stuck in her dentures. Okay. You promise, right?
Insane, right? I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date.
Isn't it like $1?
Right, be so for real.
Come on, you have the money. Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth, old chum. I'm sure there'll be a lot more than just a thank you in there. It's gonna be a whole fan fiction. It's gonna be the drive with the video on it. That's how he finds out.
No.
Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not. Not too long ago. But let me ask you this. When you were itty bitty, what was your grand dream? Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? My dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court.
I don't believe you at all, first of all. Second of all, Judge what?
Judge Wagner.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See? And look at where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Well, what I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that?
What?
The now is everything. Can't be held responsible for the past. You're comparing this to what he wanted to be when he was a little kid?
This is insane. Actual insanity.
Girly, this is... yeah. I want to know what she wanted to be when she was a kid.
An annoying bitch, maybe? She succeeded.
Yeah. Olbeg is so stupid. Yeah, dude. He probably wrote fan fiction.
Yeah.
I can see that Olbeg would write fan fiction.
Customer the other day referred to himself as an old bag, and all I could think about was old bag. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that's awful. None of the characters in this game have courtroom etiquette. No, because it's Ace Attorney.
Yes, why would they? Why would you expect them to have courtroom etiquette in this court game?
Yeah. I think she'd write RPF. Roleplays. I don't know what RPF is. Do you know the YN thing that's trending right now? The little gray thing always talks in a high-pitched voice.
No.
Real people fiction? Oh, for sure. She would write that. Okay. I need you to know what I'm talking about for this to make sense.
I never know what you're talking about, man.
Sorry. I don't know if I have the time to be looking this up. She def wrote herself X Juan Kurita and herself Jackhammer.
She absolutely did.
Yeah, no, for sure. Where are these videos? It better be, yes, definitely up here. These are trending right now. This isn't even the original.
What
the originals
the
were animated, and I don't think it's any of these either. That's been all over my Instagram recently, but that's how I feel like she saw herself.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where the originals are. I definitely have one saved, for sure. I'm gonna look for it.
This is insane.
All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
No, bro.
Gosh, I would love to go through my folder I have here on stream, except a lot of it would probably get me banned. Okay, I don't have it. Maybe not banned, but definitely get copyright strikes. And a lot of it is interesting in a weird way.
I thought I saw the Molars picture on there.
That would have been funny, but no, I don't think that's in there. I also don't have it saved, unfortunately.
That's insane. I can't believe it.
But I can definitely find them later and send them to you, the original animated ones. But yeah, that would be how Old Bag sees herself, for sure. That way, no one could see his face, of course. What is she talking about?
How he's in costume.
Oh, okay. But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, she would think the costume would make him stand out all the more. You are such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say.
Because you lie.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me? I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume. I fear I might be old bag when I'm older. That's terrible.
Please don't. Please.
Yeah,
please,
don't be
please,
old bag.
Please.
You could be anything else. No, don't be anything else. But like, you could be so much better. It's not hard. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing. And that included the Jammin' Ninja. Of course it included him. That's why, when On Guard came out of Dear One's room, I didn't give it a second thought.
I see.
Well, anyway. I genuinely feel like she wasn't even over there and all of this is made up in her head.
To be fair, I would not doubt that, you know.
Yeah. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai? As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning? Can I throw it in the towel yet?
You don't need to think too hard. Okay. Shut up, Mia.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in her testimony and it's sitting in plain sight. Hit the slay button, Phoenix. The question is what that contradiction means for us.
Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay.
You're so real for that.
Phoenix, hit the slay button.
You guys always have my back. Thank you so much.
There was a post-ceremony stage show?
Well, there was going to be, but Matt and Guard didn't know about it, you know what I mean?
That was the press conference that you didn't know about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. I thought they were talking about the same thing.
Because, yeah, that's what we have a ticket to. Like, press conference that never happened. Where you're supposed to confess something. Hold on. I don't know why I clicked on that one. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like there'd be blood on the costume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Does his costume have gloves?
Oh, it went to there. Yeah, like they're full armor. Blue and a bronze one, or I guess nickel. Bronze samurai is a different guy.
So, maybe the knife? I don't know. Does it have his fingerprints on it?
Oh, yeah, because if they were in the costume,
Yeah,
that's what
I just don't know when you would. Maybe that?
let's save it anyway.
Yeah. I feel like that's not right, but I can't think of anything else,
Mhm.
so...
Man, that washer's so loud in the other room. I'm so glad you guys can't hear it. Music is still
I
going.
think you need the knife.
Oh, the knife. My bad.
I mean, I still don't think that's right, but that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Serve that freak some justice.
I had to come up with a title without you.
I'm so sorry.
I know. It's okay, I did it like an hour before. While I was doing all sorts of
God
other
damn
stuff.
it. I really don't know. I heard that as fruity. Why did I say fruity like that? Fruity. Let's look through the rest of the evidence and see if anything just jumps out at us.
Fruity.
Fruity. Wait, check it. Check the picture. Oh, he's in his costume too.
Yeah. I don't think we need the suicide reports. Strangled with a scarf? Does he have a scarf? Do either of them have a scarf?
I don't think so, but that doesn't really prove that he wasn't in costume.
Sure. Yeah,
What are those pictures on the other one?
we got the
Oh.
map, and then the other one's the Nickel Samurai poster.
Great. Well, I have no idea.
Well, I guess we're going through it. Now I might have to open, but not close. I'm so confused now. Okay, let's just go through everything, I guess.
Yeah, but we don't even know what which one to present.
No, you're so right.
1 second. Can do a very cool little magic trick.
Maybe it's this one, and it would be the knife. It was.
Oh.
We were just on the wrong one.
Hey, at least we're somewhat smart.
Please take a look at this.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. You're trying to scare me with that. I'll have you know it won't work.
He's threatening her.
No, that's not my intention at all.
That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I'm driving.
What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving? God,
If Mr. Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
This appears to be metal. That would not be wiping it off.
Right. He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. Why?
And why would he do something like that? Leave his fingerprints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At the time, the defendant had held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. But the murder did still take place. It's well known that the defendant and the victim had bad blood between them. Yes, I have heard that. I've heard of that. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
Let me get this straight. Edward's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory?
I think that there is, considering the whole basis of
Think about
the
it one
knife
more time.
was premeditated, right? Like, that's what they were
Yeah.
going at?
We are... Yeah.
And now he's trying to say it's not premeditated?
Is he gonna let me, actually say that, though?
Mm.
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Angard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent.
Should probably save it.
Yeah, I don't know what evidence...
Oh,
Never mind. We can't say it.
cool. Okay, maybe just the knife again? But, like...
Yeah, because no, I really wish they had like the testimonies that we can go and like
That'd be
pinpoint
so
there.
useful.
Hello, welcome. Hate to be a party pooper, but top screen is cut off on the right. Is it? I mean, on our end, it's. Oh, I mean, it is ever so slightly.
It is.
Only by a little, yeah. I mean, I can definitely fix that. Hold on. Where's it at? I can definitely fix that. It's still a bit. It's because of the overlay that I use. It cuts it off farther than it actually is on the actual crop. That's still way too far over. I guess I never noticed that.
Yeah, me
though.
either.
How far it cropped it. It does it on the other ones, too. Hold on. Let me just move this over here. Okay, we're good now. Oh, wait. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Now it's fixed. Okay. Right. So, are we presenting the knife?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
But whoa,
He
He's
really
really
had to.
excited.
He really had to know that you were
Dear
taking
Lord.
that.
that was crazy.
Remix. It was the remix version.
Oh my
Dude, they
God.
should. Well, that's what the objection funk is. I
I
was
know,
gonna say they
take-
should make a remix thing.
Take
of that.
that.
Well, they do take that in the
That's
objection
true.
funk.
Oh my God. Objection Funk Part 2.
Except it's I'll just take that. Dude, now it's playing in my head. Objection funk.
Me too.
It's so good.
I can hear it.
Dude, we should play it real quick.
The background in my brain at all times.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll think about it at work when I don't have headphones in. Let me play it real quick.
Objection Funk Break.
Objection funk break, yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Terrific. I should start playing this when we start stream.
You should. See, I did my first tee shot with this in the background.
Yeah. This is the testosterone song.
It is.
I gotta do mine. I didn't do mine last week. I forgot.
No, I also did.
What?
I also forgot mine
Oh,
last week, so.
well, you can do it here if you need to.
I
I was hoping it was a dancing guy. There is a whole video. I'm not trying to pull all that up again. Here, I can pull up a dancing phoenix for you. That way he's dancing along to it.
Hey, you want to roast giant marshmallows?
No, we're kind of busy. And I was not giving attitude, but okay. Where's Phoenix? There he is.
Giant marshmallows.
Giant marshmallow. They're actually big. There we go.
Awesome. Thank you, Phoenix.
He's dancing along to it.
This is beautiful.
I love this.
Beautiful.
That was terrific. I hope I don't get copyrighted for that.
God, hopefully.
That'd
That'd
be
be really
awful.
funny.
It would be so funny, but it'd be awful. Banger as always, absolutely. I remember I showed that to Johnny, and then we sat and watched Ace Attorney videos for like an hour.
Good.
Yeah.
As it should be.
This knife. This was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner,
Yes, we did establish that.
which means that if my client was in fact the killer,
The killer.
hold on, I'm tearing this up for you guys. Then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corito.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he?
Hmm.
Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. Okay,
I know it's
Phoenix,
just
you
his
think big
jacket.
words.
But whenever Edgeworth stands like that, it looks like his ass is just really fat. Next time it pans out, you gotta look at it.
I have to open now. I know what he looks like, I promise.
You've seen his
Yeah, you made me look at it before.
Oh, okay. Of course.
It's so shocked. Just
Big booty Edgewood.
if the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Glove marks?
Crazy.
What do glove marks look like, Phoenix? Which means the defendant's fingerprint shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. What a weird way to describe
Literally.
that. Sorry, drinking tea. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
There he is. Order, I say. You know what? I'm really happy that I don't have to say order.
Or dar.
Order. Oh, is this knife really planted by the killer?
Dude,
Huh?
the judge is wild for saying that. Or dar.
Order.
He just really likes his job and wants to have fun with it. Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt on guard, obviously.
Right. Can you imagine it's wrong?
It's to frame my client, Mr. On Guard, of course.
The frame? Are you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? No.
But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness.
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy? Dude, he's gonna strangle her.
Dude, he is. We're gonna have to defend him again, except for everyone's just like, I mean, he can be not guilty. No one really liked her anyway. Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai?
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but are you saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that.
Girl.
Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then, who were you waiting around for then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security.
Girl, I hate you.
She always does this bullshit. Yeah.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Carita. Am I correct, Witness?
The way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Okay, amateur? Me? what am I an amateur of?
So, Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Carita.
Maybe. Phoenix! Maybe hit the sleep button! Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person.
Hi, Gunchu.
Phoenix, hit the slay button.
Thank you, thank you.
Terrific.
I can literally always count on them.
Phenix,
I know.
hit the slay button.
Attorney.
I don't think it's coming, honestly.
I don't think so either. We have
Applebee's.
We have like 20 minutes left.
Okay. I love all our different version of the slots.
I know.
It's so funny. I personally think Slurs is the best one.
I do love slurs.
Slurs. I also think Gumble's amazing.
Oh, Gumble.
I have to get up at 7 o'clock.
I have to get up at like 8:45.
That extra hour and 45 would save me. Because I know I'm not going to fall asleep. There's absolutely no way. I've avoided caffeine all day today too,
Really?
but I know for a fact I'm not going to fall asleep. Even with the melatonin, because the melatonin has not been working. But oh well. Welcome back, everybody. It's who I think Mia's hinting at. It's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag. You were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you?
Oh god, I don't know. Who are we supposed to be talking about?
Agent Andrews.
Oh.
At least I would assume so. This is Adrian Andrews, Miss Engarde's manager. Or Mr. Engarde's.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? Oh yeah, I kind of.
I'll make them and bring them.
Oh, okay.
Is that a yes?
Yes, please.
How do you like your marshmallows?
Burnt.
Not
You
burnt.
probably you like them like I do, don't you? Nice and golden.
Thank you.
You don't like your marshmallows completely burnt to a crisp?
No, I'm not a freak.
Whatever.
You like just eating char?
Love it. Can't get enough.
Okay.
Those bitches on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we eat good tonight? We got hot dog and a s'more shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, this is, Brother.
Real American food. I know.
Yeah.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing.
This manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. We already knew.
Right.
We talked to you about it. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff.
Witness? What in the world are you... Watch out, Phoenix. I got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
Yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. Oh no, I have a feeling Lada's coming.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information.
Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you youngins. I'm
just
sure
whip
we're
her
all
already?
capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old. That on guard is one evil, evil man. He thought he
He
could
looks
ruin...
like that.
Yeah? He thought he could ruin 4-1 by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. That's not why, but okay. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? You
Gotta tell
and me
everyone.
talking about the entire courtroom?
Right.
Good thing we're not against Francisca, otherwise it'd be on national television, as she calls it.
I wish Francisca was here so she could beat the shit out of Oldbag.
Me too.
The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court.
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? I don't think I've
I
ever
was
heard
gonna-
that.
Mr. Hedgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. But should this be true? Then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Smash that rumor, guys. Smash that like button. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Again, be careful. The old bag seems rather excited. Ew. Now, I don't want
That's right.
anything to do with anything
Yeah,
with her. I don't like that. I don't fuck with that.
that's right. On guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Girl, I hope that you die.
Well, as the old saying goes, you've got to burn old bags with fire. Don't think that's a saying either, Phoenix, but I'll let it slide for that. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to danger zone.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He knows he's the main character.
Oh, he makes me so mad.
I think it'd be really funny if Phoenix would make a lot of like jokes related to fire, because Phoenix like the bird.
Yeah.
That would be so funny and interesting. Sorry. Kids were
Horrifying
screaming. Yeah. Luckily I know it's just my sister and my cousins.
Mhm.
And good thing
Did
that
someone
they're
fall
not
in the
gonna-
fire, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I feel like I'd be hearing a lot more screaming than that. Also, they were upstairs in the living room.
You
So
have a
unless-
fireplace.
It's completely covered and also not real.
Not real?
Yeah. The little fire you see in there is a pilot light, but it would go out immediately.
Interesting. So it's real, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, it does, but it's never on. We turn it on only when the power goes out. Because it's gas.
See.
I wish I could stream, but my cousins have been visiting nonstop. I mean, you could still stream. Nothing says you can't. I have been missing your streams though, Roger. I keep checking to see if maybe I accidentally missed it somehow, and then it just says, no, haven't streamed in a while. And then I get sad. I miss your Fossil Fighter streams.
Dude, whenever the kids I was hanging out with today, they kept bothering me because, like, I loved them and everything, but also, like, they kept, like, hanging on my arms and shit.
Yeah.
So whenever they get too close, I would just turn around and bark at them really, really loud. Like,
you barked at them!
I, like, scream barked at and they would run away.
Absolutely
Yeah.
wild. Noise says you can't. Dang. That's awful. I'm sorry, man. Oh, Roger, when do you start your thing? I know it's soon. Your storyboarding stuff. I know it's soon, but I'm really excited for you and I want to hear about it. I know you can't tell me anything. But I want to hear about it. I want to know what it is. In a few weeks. Oh my goodness. I'll think about that randomly too. About how you're about to start that job. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
Yeah, show me proof that he's evil.
But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
How old is Agent Actress?
Hopefully not super old. 23.
Oh, okay. She's
That's
fine.
not bad.
Never mind. I was gonna say, man, if she's like 30 or something,
No.
I mean, like, still legal, but like, weird.
Yeah. But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossip Land. What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth. Honestly, son, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip. Very true,
That is
actually.
true. She's based for that. But
Yeah.
Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. Woke judge.
Dang. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? You know, Phoenix, discriminate, being homophobic and shit. S'mores.
Oh my god.
Soft yet burnt.
Oh my god, thank you. It's a long s'more.
Well, because
They're
you got
giant
giant marshmallows and beautifully golden brown.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love my life. I get to play Ace Attorney and eat s'mores. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Giant s'more. I
Giant
wish I had s'more. Go buy stuff and make a s'more.
Ruth. Okay.
Dude, that's probably gonna cost you like $20, Roger. Because you're in California. Marshmallows alone are gonna be $5, and then the chocolate's gonna be another 10. I don't know how much things cost in California. It does, like it does cost that much.
More.
Can't believe we didn't even get to do this at the convention.
I know. It was too big.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's so many people there.
I know.
It's scary.
We'll actually have to get better timing next year. Well, I do also want to go earlier
Mm-hmm.
and also potentially stay like the day after, like on Sunday.
Mm.
Just because having to stress about it
Yeah.
is annoying. I also still have not gotten the dates for next year, which is crazy. Because they should have come out like 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
There's an artisanal s'more place near me, actually. They make fancy s'mores.
In like a s'more place?
How do you make a s'more fancy? It's graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow.
Probably have all sorts of fun stuff put on.
That's kind of crazy. When you can just buy the stuff and spend a few minutes roasting a marshmallow. A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, aren't you?
Crazy.
I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
In middle school?
You think I was being taught about scandals in middle school? I don't even remember what happened in middle school. I'm gonna be real, I don't remember much at all.
I'm trying not to think about it.
Yeah, me too. I remember yours and Finn's debate about being president.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. See, I do, and I thought it was so funny. And that's really all I remember, actually. Oh, and I also remember my history teacher, but that's because he was a creep.
Hmm.
I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much. Well, that on guard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I don't know, man. You don't have any proof that Mr. On Guard did any such thing. You must be suffering from shock, the shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right. You're right, I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you. I remember in middle school, one Halloween, I was dressed as Medusa, and a teacher said, "Nice Aphrodite costume." That's awful, man. I feel like Medusa is so much more noticeable.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot. I remember we had like Halloween dances in middle school. Every single year something went wrong for me. And then I stopped going to school dances after that. I didn't even go to prom.
Yeah, I remember I went to one of those Halloween middle school dances too, and they made fun of me, so I left early and I never went back.
I got made fun of it too, and I also left early all 3 times, but that's because other things went wrong. Like, one year I had a dress and it broke. Like, the whole, like, clasp of it broke.
Oh my god.
One year someone threw their drink on me. Like, on purpose, too, and I know exactly what it was because she was evil.
Why?
She hates me. She hated me all the way through high school.
Why?
I don't know. Like, literally would throw food at me as a senior in high school.
Why?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know what I did to her.
She just saw that you were too swaggy and had to kill you.
Yeah. I don't remember what happened the 3rd year. I just
Hello?
remember something went wrong. Hello.
We're having s'mores.
I know, we're eating s'mores, yippee. During my prom, I ate tomato soup and read fanfics.
Crazy.
I can see that, Roger, but that's interesting. I wish I knew what happened at my prom, because I heard there was always something interesting that they had. But I don't know.
All I know that the principal came into our classroom when we became seniors and told us that if we did a senior prank that we would not graduate.
Oh, we did that too.
Dude, that's so
We ended up
fucking
doing
lame.
one still, but it wasn't like anything that they could do that for.
That's so lame. Like, come on now. Are
He
you
was
kidding me?
evil, man. Like, I understand like damaging property kind of prank
Right,
would
but
get
like
you to do that, but
that's just a given. You know what I mean? Like, if you damage school property, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, come on now. You're really gonna. That's stupid. Not like I was gonna take part in one anyway. I didn't really talk to anyone in high school, but like,
I heard
how lame do you have to be to go to every classroom and be like, "Don't prank me this year, guys. Or else
Yeah.
you're not graduating. I'll ruin your future if you prank me."
that's exactly how this guy acted though. What a principal. Was really something. I heard that at one of the schools around us, their senior prank, they brought in chickens and stole a toilet.
I also heard that.
Yeah. I don't know if it was two separate events or one, but both those things happened, according to everything I've been told.
I specifically remember the chicken.
Yeah. I also remember a guy spray painting and then breaking a toilet, but that was not a senior prank, and I know the guy. Goodness.
How is your
Where
floor
they put
not
the
broken?
toilet? I don't know. Also, I don't know. But yeah, I know the guy who spray painted and broke the toilet. I see him at work sometimes.
Why?
Why did he do that?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. He's quite the guy. I grew up with him though. He was normal up until like high school though. I don't know what happened. Can you show me proof that On Guard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan? Decline the offer to present. Do we have evidence for that? Because I feel like there was definitely ill will, but
Right.
not in this way. Well, we don't have anything that'll
Right.
take points, so I don't have anything to offer. See, just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want.
That's so not true.
Me and my big mouth. That's the way the cookie crumbles for you, anyway.
Okay. So do we have to?
I got no clue. We might. But
It's like I don't know why they would even put that in there.
like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to this crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room,
Don't talk about my Pookie like that, girl.
I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson.
What?
Something you youngins need. What are you going to do to her?
Capture her?
This is insane.
What the hell? That was something.
Yeah. She was conspiring to kidnapping. That's illegal. Yeah, and she's saying it in court.
She's so smart.
I know.
Her mind. Oh, bag your mind.
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun.
Girl. No, stop.
Oh my god. You know what? Maybe they're perfect for each other. They're
Yeah,
both
literally.
losing it.
We can lose it together. Far away from me, please.
I think it'd be really funny if they both end up in the same senior home.
They wouldn't even recognize each other.
No. Sorry, I'm eating more.
It's so snoring here. Snoring.
It was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
Pull the courtroom.
Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet? If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Oh, well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
I don't think I'd find much.
I feel like you'll see a lot of Edgeworth and Juan and what was that guy, Jack?
What is her
Hammer?
thing with old? No, not old. Young men.
Um,
She's weird for that.
Young men who look older than they are.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Weirdo. She's so.
Every single one of them.
Literally. Why?
There's also like a deep hatred for children in there.
What a strange woman. I'm glad she's not real. I don't think I could cope.
Do we have evidence?
I don't know. I'm trying to make me lose my brain. That is not nice at all.
I genuinely don't remember how she got that information. I know something was
Probably
said.
from Lada. I don't know.
It sounds like something Lada would do. But also not really, because Lada is very, this is my story.
Yeah.
But also I feel like she said something. I just can't remember, because this was a week ago.
Let's maybe press further.
Okay. If you don't be a... Oh, ew.
Ew.
Phoenix, please don't. You won't get to go home today. Gee boy, what are you doing? Help me.
What do I have to do with this?
Just do this for me. You'll get your reward.
Ew. I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside this witness's head.
And he lectures me on reckless blabbering.
As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Can we look at our court record real quick?
Yeah. What are we looking for?
Anything that shows where she might have gotten it?
None of it really shows.
Just go through it.
Like, the only thing regarding that information of Adrian Andrews and...
Tabloid article about the victim was in this case. I bet she stole that fucking camera.
I mean, probably?
We might. I think that you should. Cause she was outside of the room too, wasn't it? I think that you should present the camera.
Okay.
That is the only thing I could possibly think of.
Okay. There has to be something I can use to figure it out.
Sounds like just that's you.
Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But the piss can't ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way.
Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, and when I find it, I'm going to press the heck out.
He's so funny. No, which thing do you have to press to make that happen? The last one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
So, no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you don't? Wait, didn't we already read about that? Did I accidentally click the wrong one?
I don't think so.
Oh. Let me see if I can save real quick. Maybe not one. Okay, whatever. The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart.
Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. Okay.
She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing?
On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her what?
Outrageous,
Impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What outrageous ideas, you say? No, I said impression. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless. Ah, that's it. That's the note. I'm not screaming. No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy.
Girl, be so perfect. Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note?
I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with the evil On Guard. She said so herself. On Guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Ajipu, you believe me, don't you?
Mm.
He really does not.
No, he doesn't care at all.
I was only trying to help out like the angel I am.
Girl.
It's only one piece of evidence. One piece of paper. I've never taken anything else
I
before.
don't believe it all. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Wild.
Whew. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just once.
She looks like she's really sorry. No, she does not.
Should I forgive her? No!
Pile on more pressure.
Yes, please.
If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying, damn it, and I could prove it.
In court? Really? You're saying that?
Nope.
Not professional at all.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Oldbeck, I don't believe that the note
You
is
should
the
probably
only thing you
save.
stole. It's the
Fine.
camera. This one's really easy. Miss Oldbeck, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
A camera?
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie, $1,600 camera disappeared on me." I guess I probably should have read that in a Lotta voice, but...
Witness.
What is it, Gramps?
Girl, you're probably older than him.
If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too. How old is the judge?
I don't know. We don't get to see him in the court.
Oh, he's not there.
I don't think so.
No. Man, that's evil. My gumshoe.
The cops. I gotta piss.
Okay.
The Arby's.
Boom. I love that video. I'm gonna grab another drink. I am thirsty. That scared me. Forgot that was even there. Frozen solid protein shake. I have no idea why it froze. What do I want? Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll have these. Oh my goodness. That was so dramatic and unnecessary. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I was trying to grab a drink out of the fridge. Waiting for Kale. I'm tired. This is why I should have caffeine. Delicious caffeine. Oh, the little animation of me at the top. I'm going to have it so that is the Rick roll. Because it used to be that my avatar would green screen to show the brick roll underneath, but it's not too good with the Phoenix Wright version. So I'm gonna be doing it with that. That way we can do a chat command for that. Also, I love that little animation I made yesterday. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's so good. I want to make one for Kale too, with their little fish guy. Hopefully I'll have it done by his birthday, because, whoops. So everything for his birthday stream, which is the 18th, by the way, is going to be fish themed. So everything's gonna look different. Don't be alarmed on that day. But it's for his birthday, and we're gonna try and have a little fish guy for him to replace the little cat one, because that's what we've been wanting to do. I'm trying to put my mic back together, y'all. It is like broken. I have no clue what I did to it. I'm gonna be so for real. But let me show you guys real quick. Okay. I have this set up already. I don't really like the background, if I'm being honest. I have a different one that I want to use. But I made this starting soon, like the words here. This thing right here. Oh, they're coming back. But I want to do a different one for the background of that. Welcome back.
Yes, boy, no. I am not. I'm not.
Yeah, you are. What are you doing here? Go hang out with the others.
All they want to do is watch TikTok.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you, man. Go hang out. They came over to hang out.
No, they came over because their mom forced them to.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. But this is me kicking you out of my room. Okay.
I'm sorry. What about the judge being what age?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Absolutely wild, and that's going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Call out to your cousins.
Someone quick, make a beware.
Oh. Hold on, where is that? Yeah, right here. That's going in the Hall of Fame, Roger.
That was an unfortunate thing to read upon coming back, just saying.
Yeah, can't believe you typed that out, thought about it, and said, yeah, I'm posting that. Hall of Fame for you. I have so many I gotta add. But I gotta repirate Adobe because it's evil and it wants to take it back. Just let me have it for free. Is this the camera you're looking for?
Girl.
Ah, that's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you, I fall in love and borrow things from people.
Girl.
I think about all the things I say for 74 years with lots of philosophy and thinking power.
Well, maybe give it another 70 years because that was no
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw that woman's business card and that's when I noticed it said, Blind Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. It did not say that. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
Girl. Bailiff, kill this woman immediately. Check this camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once. Okay. Do we have to? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. This is the Nickel Samurai.
See, I told you. That's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter.
Right.
See, it said submitted by Miles Edgeworth, but I read it as submissive Miles Edgeworth, and I was like, what?
Wow.
What? What? Why would that? Huh? So, what does this mean? What does this all mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the... Miles is a Switch. I think he's a bottom personally, but Switch is fine too, as long as you're not trying to say he's a top, because there's no way. This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However...
Absolutely wild that this conversation is happening on my stream.
Sorry. In his own confession, Mr. Ungard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is the defendant. Why did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every last piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? I don't know, I don't. You should probably save it, though.
Man, I just thought of another thing I should get you for your birthday. I can't tell you, obviously, but
You don't have to give me anything.
it's a little late for that. I've got like 5 different packages on the way.
Dog, no way.
If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess.
Is there?
Mhm. This photo that Lada took, there's... I don't know. Can I look at it a little better without words over it? I wish we could zoom in.
Where's the magnifying glass in
I can't tell if like the fabric's torn or if that's just how it looks.
I have no idea.
Also, he's not wearing gloves, maybe?
That looks like gloves to me.
It's really... Oh no, it is. I forgot he has tall gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. He's also wearing a mask, so like it's impossible. I really know. This is the exact same situation as the last time. Is your birthday? No. Kale's birthday is on the 17th of
But
next month.
it's soon.
It is soon. I've been prepping for it. I've been doing lots of work. Something strange. There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photo. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with
A
a
bunker,
bunker buster. I'm sorry,
What
buddy.
does that
Do you
even
want to
mean?
elaborate? Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Why not?
Anyway. Please look at the photo one more time. Not even going to
Crazy.
address
If
it.
you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? It's crazy. He said, "One
Listen,
chance,
one
my
chance
ass."
is terrible. I'm not getting it right. Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this picture anyway? In the hallway, you dumbass. You can tell. It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Dude, it sounded like they just stopped at the bottom of the stairs.
We literally did their own mistake. Now then, let's hear your objection. Go on. Object, little guy.
I actually don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, this looks torn, but I don't think that's going to help us. Other than that, we got the mask. This one doesn't. Oh wait, this does have all the bears. Okay. No, it doesn't. There's one bear.
When was the photo taking place? I wish we could tell.
Yeah.
This is him walking out of the room.
Right.
So, I mean,
This doesn't even look like Burrito's room though.
yeah,
'Cause
his
they
room was
were
the one
like-
with all the flowers.
They both had flowers.
Yeah, but Matt's were like circular with stands. His with a bunch of flowers like that.
I just remember he had like 1,000 bears.
Inside. Well, there was some outside too.
There was a
but
bunch
there's a bear
outside.
right there.
Okay. Shoot. This here is the only thing I can think of. It being ripped.
Okay,
What?
shit in the jar. Is that yours?
Yes. Gee, thanks. All my laundry. Nicely folded. Now, no longer. It's this person here. That's not what I was pointing at. Phoenix.
You mean the Nickel Samurai? And what's wrong with that?
Okay, so we're not pointing at him at all. Maybe? Never mind.
I genuinely think maybe you're supposed to not have anything to present.
In that case, I already saved.
Or just go through and see what happens. I don't know.
Steph, welcome, welcome. Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Oh my goodness. Hello. My name is Ditz. I'm a TV ed from the future. I play games from like 2010 and before. We're playing Ace Attorney today, and here I have Kale.
Hello.
Yeah. How are you guys? How is Stream Deaf? I said tits? No, I didn't.
I did not. I didn't say tits. I didn't.
Dude, that happened to me when I was working at the school. The kids would think that's what I said.
Tits?
Yeah, these
Oh,
little
'cause you
first
said-
graders. That's what they thought I said.
That's crazy.
Because they would ask me about my stream stuff.
Oh my god.
Anyway, hello.
Say my name's Tits.
No, I did not say that. Oh my goodness. What'd you guys do? I didn't get to see. I saw this stream notification, but I was getting stuff ready, so I could not join. It was a good stream. We did some Valheim and made lots of progress. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Anyway. No. Man, this is awful.
I'm gonna change your name on Discord to Tit.
Don't change my name on Discord to that. No.
I won't for the sole purpose of I get notifications on my watch, so it would pop up really big saying tits, and
You know what? Maybe you should just for that.
I have some questionable names on Snapchat for some of my friends, and every time, like my one friend's name, I don't know if I can say that on stream actually. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad, and every time I feel my phone, my watch buzz, I'm like, I hide it, because I'm like, what if it's them? And it's
Just change the name.
no, it's iconic. I can't.
See, I've got. I don't know. I don't really have that many fun names like that. I've got Freaky Ants. I don't know. Most people I don't really have changed. I kind of want to look now. Most people are just their names. I have Pretzel Callie and Regular Callie. I don't think it actually has regular.
I was gonna say, did you really put a regular in front of my name?
No, I don't think I did. I think it's just. I think it's whatever you have it as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
That's
my
me.
gosh.
I'm so Kale. It's so Kale in here. One of the kids called me Kale instead of my name, and I was like, hello? They have no
They watch
idea.
the streams.
No,
They
they
know.
have no idea that people call me Kale, so it was kind of like a.
Yeah, I didn't put any of another
Hello?
Kale. I didn't put any of these names besides Megatron and Pretzel Callie. And I know Megatron. Elijah works with her.
Yeah, I know. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
I think it might just be like a plot-related thing where there's like nothing to present and you have to just like
Okay.
go through it. I think. If not, then you saved and fucked everything up.
I hope I didn't soft focus. That would be awful.
To be fair though, it's an emulator, so you should be able to go back and save it from a different point, right? You should start saving
I don't
on
know
the
how.
actual emulator.
How do I do that?
Up where the files are, I think. One second. Don't actually like click anything crazy. Yeah, save state as, and then or just save state, and then it'll save in the emulator and not the game, which means you can load the emulator from that save point too. That's also how I did soft lock myself before though, so you just have to save on both or something. I don't.
Okay.
But then you have a backup.
So we're just gonna get it wrong.
It's weird that they had two different, like last time. That's not what they said when you clicked on the thing. It was like a different dialogue option.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something about this person.
Oh, because the last time I pointed directly to.
Right. I just think
Yeah.
that it was weird that they have two different dialogue things because usually if you click in the wrong area, it's
I
only
don't know.
one dialogue, which means you're wrong. So
Well,
maybe...
the last one seemed wrong too because he said like Matt on guard was obviously at his room at the time.
Right.
And that's why it's a contradiction.
Well, either way, if this one is wrong and it ends the game, then I think you should try clicking on him again.
okay.
Because it's weird that there's two different, Okay, is this just gonna go to guilty?
I think it is.
I think so, but...
Yeah, it's just guilty.
Guilty.
Late because I was doing something. Because Speaker was using save states on an emulator because you won't be able to get the game saved back.
Okay, so you would have to definitely save on both if you use the save state. Okay, well, try clicking on, the one thing again, where there was different dialogue.
Okay. This would be terrible if I fucked us up.
Yeah, it would.
Because we'd have to go all the way back.
Yeah.
I'd have to put on some Minecraft parkour again.
Retired is crazy. See, the only reason I think maybe this
This
is...
is all the same text now.
Yeah, I guess.
So we gotta go all the way back.
I don't think that's... I'm just checking.
Oh, interesting.
See, I
I
thought
am
we
on the
were-
right part,
I thought there was something like that.
but this was all the same dialogue.
Well, we might have to click something else in the image, but...
Okay, so there
Okay.
actually is something wrong.
Which is... That's stupid.
Okay. Well, then in that
Okay.
case, let me just go back. Okay, so now we need to find what really is wrong. I genuinely don't know that.
Look at the Nickel Samurai photo, like the one that's not...
It won't let me once I'm in that, so I gotta be fast about that. Oh, so it's not ripped. He just has waves. I don't know what exactly we were looking.
Alright, he's not carrying a staff in that picture. I don't think that would really matter.
You can access the court record. Compare the Nickel Samurai and the photo
Ah,
of the
see?
poster.
I knew we were on. Maybe it's...
It's with his outfit.
Maybe it's the fact that the pants are so long.
The pants. I don't know either.
They were dragging on the floor. You can see his socks in that picture.
True. Do I have
See?
to click on his feet then?
I guess.
Okay, because I had clicked like
Yeah.
right here before.
Ha!
Okay.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
If you could see this person's ankle, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And? What does that mean? I have a thing for ankles, Your Honor.
The Nickel Samurai in the soda could not have been with her on guard.
I object to the fact that I can't see any ankles right now. What is the meaning of this?
You'd be thriving in the Victorian era. Yes.
I wonder if you would care to elaborate. With actual facts. Sure.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the pants.
Socks? You can see his socks.
Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his pants up just to walk. He is. That is not very clear. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside the costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant.
It's a lot of heart. Get her out of here. Take her to jail. Can you imagine? That would be really funny.
There's gotta be one where Lada is the murderer. At least in a fan thing. There's gotta be someone who hates Lada that much. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride. What do you mean by that?
I can only think that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? Then he's not taking any damage. No, we're not actually fighting him.
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? I don't care, Your Honor. This person in the photo is not on guard, and everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I thought it would come to this.
What?
Right, I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that this person inside the costume is not on guard. In that case, who is this a photo of? That's not my job.
Yeah. Who is the person wearing the nipple samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah, why is he so calm?
Maybe he's just learned how to do breathing exercises.
He went through anger management while he was out. I would assume it would be Adrian Andrews.
I thought you clicked on Celeste Impacts, and I was like, probably not, buddy.
No, she's kind of dead.
Adrian Andrews?
If you want to know who that nickel samurai is, none other than this woman.
Can we not be mean to her, please? I love her too
They
much.
weren't being mean. They just
They're
stated that
accusing
was...
her of murder. That's pretty mean.
Okay, is it wrong?
I don't know. Is it?
You played through this case, you would know.
Yeah. And why would you say it would be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short,
You mean her.
and she can freely move in and out of Mr. Engarde's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Engarde that night.
How does that all add up? I can't use my brain.
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Engarde's fingerprints all over it.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon. Why don't you just say what it is you want, right?
I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things
What are we
around.
doing now?
The defense motions to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order, order, order! It looks like this trial has the most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor.
Indict. Okay.
The court is issuing a subpoena. That's how you say it, right? For Miss Adrian Andrews. Verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness. It means that the trial will go on for another day.
One more day. If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya...
Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Wait and see. I don't know. I forgot. Why is
Whoa.
he so big? I forgot that was in there. That was scary.
That was.
Oh my god. What is that one? Hello, Gumshoe. What sprite is that from?
That's his, like, you know, like when they're yelling at each other and
Oh,
they get
yeah,
up
okay.
close and personal.
Dude, it's so scary.
Yeah, it is. You should add a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare animation.
Just one.
Just one.
That'd be great. We should play Five Nights at Freddy's sometime.
We absolutely
Because that fits in the time frame. At least the original game.
should. It came out in 2014.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember it being earlier than that. Maybe it just feels like it'd be earlier.
If it came out in 2010, you would have been, what, 5? When
Yeah,
it came
you're
out?
right. To be fair, I didn't like find it and play it. I was told to play it off of someone's tablet.
Oh.
So
See, I remember when it came out.
yeah, I wasn't allowed on the internet. I had a little Bratz laptop.
I wasn't on
That
the
only
internet
had
either,
map
but you know who
games.
was on the internet? Jacob. And we
Fair
would just
enough.
go over to his house.
Yeah, I didn't have that option. We were sheltered, so I didn't have.
I remember one time, he ran to our house and it was like the middle of winter and he knocked on our door and it was like nighttime, so it was dark out and everything. And he's like, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 just came out, you guys have to come over to my house. And I remember begging my parents to be like, please let us go play Five Nights at Freddy's over there. And they're like, just, oh my god, please.
Yeah,
And I said,
that would have never happened with us. Would not have been even closely allowed. The only time we were allowed to go anywhere or have people come over on a school night after like 6 p.m. was in emergencies.
Damn.
Yeah. Our bedtime I think was 7.
I don't even remember the last time I
It
had
got
some
pushed to
bedtime.
8 o'clock in high school. Yeah, and then I never followed it.
I was gonna say.
I mean, I never really followed it to begin with because I have insomnia, so I can't sleep anyway. But yeah, we didn't get anything like that. Anyway, hello. Raise an objection. I don't know.
Now then,
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not.
Oh my god. This is when I found out that Edgeworth comes back. Because I saw this drawn out as fan art, this whole scene right here.
I abhor wasting such a valuable time.
Edgeworth.
Do you have it saved? You should send it to me. Your
I
Honor.
don't think I do. Because I immediately went and texted you about it.
Did you like the post?
Yeah.
You can check your likes on Instagram.
Oh, this was a while ago.
Like maybe a week and a half ago. 2 weeks ago.
That's a lot to go through. I'll see if I can
How
find
often
it.
do you like things?
I don't know.
Whatever. Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial. But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. Tisk tisk. Unexpected development? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. And what do you mean by that? And Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to... I don't know how to pronounce that. Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What? What? Slay his way.
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
I feel like if we just explain the situation to the judge,
The
let it.
guy told us not to...
Okay, but like, how is he gonna know if we like?
Okay, if you were Phoenix and you were told not to tell any law enforcement, and there's a bunch of people sitting in the jury that could
Okay.
be connected to this guy,
You don't. Okay, you don't do it in front of court. Like beforehand, I feel like this would have been a good idea to explain to the judge.
well, you know what? Phoenix is sleep deprived, and also the judge is terrible and stupid, so I wouldn't trust him either.
Okay.
Just saying. Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution lobby. She is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man.
You can just say his name. Somehow, I knew there was no way Edward would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over. Exactly. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess.
Remember the guy who shot Francisca in the shoulder, so like, can you really be sure he wouldn't know something?
Right, I wouldn't be taking no chances. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Hooray! We're making progress.
Yippee. We're not finishing this today.
Oh, no.
Not at all.
We're not finishing it in the next probably few streams. This is a long case.
Uh-oh. Dang. I mean, I figured with like the whole, we had to be done
You would think, wouldn't you?
in one trial that it wouldn't be that long, but guess I was wrong.
Very. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian. No way. Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews.
Yeah. She's your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
So after the ceremony, during the break, huh? Why is she standing like Apollo? I was sleeping like a log the entire time. With these samurais and sleeping like that. During important murders.
Yeah, that's how they hire them. They stage a murder and then have them
They're
take
like,
a nap.
can
to
you
see-
guys sleep during a murder?
Yeah.
Because if not, you can't be working for us. That's not
Yeah,
okay.
you can't be a samurai.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of energy to be a samurai. That, I mean, fair.
Yeah,
See?
with their, what, like 30-pound spears?
Probably. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your pants.
Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it was really her? Wait,
Yes, he is the real killer. He was the one who murdered Juan Corrida.
she can do no wrong. What? Why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
She has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? The gay agenda? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That one. I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today.
Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude? Oh, Phoenix. Hit the slay button. You think her motive is related to the Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right?
Phoenix,
Yes.
hit the slay button.
Love you guys.
Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts for her strength and will to live.
Stop showing us the picture, dog.
Then Miss Impact suddenly killed herself. Sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it. Is one. Oh wait, that's you.
Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder?
And that's why I think Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida. All to get the suicide note back. Why was that lady hanging like an emoji? What?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm also confused. I'm trying to think of what that even means. Hanging like an emoji? You confuse me sometimes, Roger. This is supposed to be how I sound to you. I could.
No, maybe.
Okay.
So it's just sometimes.
Just sometimes,
Sometimes
every
we're on the
single
same
time I
wavelength.
make a reference to something on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like those people standing emojis?
Oh.
Okay. To get the suicide note back.
Hey, that's me. Ow. I have that. I'm doing that right now.
Like this guy. Crazy.
That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' codependency with regards to Miss Impact's.
I don't remember who did
Mr. Andrews? That's what it just said. It said Mr. Andrews.
I think that was just a...
Well, yeah, there's like a million typos, but still.
Who did tell us that?
I don't know.
Was it Gumshoe? There's
Maybe?
no way that was Gumshoe.
I don't know. It'll probably tell us in just a second. Yeah.
Oh. Edgeworth.
It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
Hey,
Hey.
but didn't we, like, confront her and she confessed it all or something? Or at least, like, to that part? Not the murder part, but, like...
I honestly don't remember.
Because we had to break all of her locks.
Mm-hmm. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness, yeah, the witness. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room. Hey girl, I love you, I'm your biggest fan. What is your occupation? I'm the manager. Oh, that's you.
Oh, I forgot I'm her. I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt on guard.
See. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure, what is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossip Man.
If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Kurita. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan, but this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So it was a fry and bait matter, or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. Fishing.
But I didn't kill him.
No one has accused you of that. That's
Yeah, we
just
did.
not true.
I've got a feeling someone will soon. Exclamation point.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder had taken place.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. You didn't even take a sip out of it.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes, sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
That is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Vite, you may cross-examine the witness. Don't make me say it. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Phoenix, hit the sleigh button.
Thank you.
Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you'd have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pace.
Disrupt her pace.
Probably hit the sleigh button while you're at it. She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking, so you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
Dude, I'd be such a terrible lawyer. I am not taking in any information.
Dude,
she's
I know.
telling
I'd
me.
just be standing there like, uh-huh. Yeah, for sure. I got you. I love you, Adrian.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know what, at least you're not growling and barking.
That's true. I respect her.
Okay. You don't respect Miles Edgeworth?
No.
Uh-oh. Okay. He is a lawyer. This is nothing like Ace Attorney. Exactly.
I'd be during my first court case, and I'd just be like, objection, and they'd be like,
Dude, you would say an Ace Attorney quote.
I would.
And they'll think you're a freak.
Mr. Saw it more, or should I say Mr. Did it, or whatever he says.
Yeah. You gonna say that one Apollo Justice line? I don't know what it is.
Which one?
I don't know. You say it a lot.
I'll just line I say all the time.
I don't know. It was also in the Apollo world. It was on the car.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
God. I could probably find it if I pulled up the Apollo Justice
Do
VOD.
you remember anything about it?
Nope. Just that it exists.
Cool.
Phoenix hit the sleigh button, be in court. Probably not that. Because I'm the only one who will. No. But he says that in canon, it's so funny.
God, what?
I need to find it now.
Yeah, because now I need.
Because, like,
to
I
know
can
what you're
picture the car in Apollo World with it on it, but I don't know what it says. Let's go find Apollo World. Oh, maybe not YouTube. Hold on.
talking- Wouldn't it?
YouTube
Would
is
it not be easier to just go to Apollo Land on Roblox?
It's gonna struggle. Like, my computer's gonna struggle with that. Oh, I haven't even posted the last 2 VODs. Whoops. saw the car.
I don't know what that says.
It's loading. Oh, let me go back.
Oh, yeah. Apollo just saying his stupid shit. Everybody else is around. Justice, I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
Love him. I love him so much. He's so cringe. What is his fucking problem? Genuinely, what's his problem? Sorry. I hate
Couldn't
him.
tell you.
I hate him. I want to grab him by his little two weird spikes of hair on his head and throw him into a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, when you do your fish cap, are you gonna still be Miles Edgeworth, or are you gonna be Apollo?
Oh man. I should probably be. I just realized that when we get to be playing Apollo Justice, I'm not gonna be Apollo.
I know. I
That's
was thinking about that.
Not
the other
okay.
day.
We're gonna have to switch that up for the.
I'm gonna be prosecutors.
You'll love him. It's fine.
I don't know who the prosecutor is.
The little blonde twink.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he gives your energy, so I think you would be fine playing.
Okay. I don't know what you consider my energy to be.
I don't know, but I feel like you would like him.
Okay. That's fine. I'll be a prosecutor. Never
Switch
done
things
that
up.
before.
Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, does that mean you'll be Trucy? All of our roles will be switched around.
Oh, that would mean, yeah. Dang it, I gotta be the magician.
Do not be mean to Trucy.
Oh, you have the 30th off, right? That's why we chose that day? Sorry, just remembered the circus.
Yeah, once again, I think so.
Okay, you do have to buy your ticket, though. Because we do not have extra
How much
tickets.
are they?
I don't know. I can show you what section we're in. We don't have, like, specific seats.
Okay.
I was talking to Abby about it, and she said that when she took her kids once
Mm-hmm.
with the free ticket, not the one she threw away, that she was still allowed to sit with them, and she
Yeah.
didn't have to pick her seat, but they did when they bought the
I
ticket.
don't work out with it.
Okay, make sure you buy your ticket.
Okay.
Anyway, do not speak bad of Tracy. Okay.
She's just a baby.
I don't even know who she is. Like, I know what she looks like, but that's it. So, I really can't say much. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony. Mr. On Guard did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken out of his room, yes? Excuse me? It? What are you?
Right. I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. That's crazy. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. On Guard's knife from his room?
I was talking about the costume, but okay, afterwards. No.
Subject, verb, object. Right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue.
I don't know, Edward. You were in school with me. You should know. We all took that class. After the... Oh, wait. I don't need to read that. And why did you do that? As a friendly gesture. One was to make an appearance with the other heroes. So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Is that the only reason? I beg your pardon. What are you implying? You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim? Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at that time. I can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess.
Maybe continue now. Witness, what did you see when you got into his room?
You were in shock? What? Was I not supposed to be? Miss Andrews is a very calculated person, and despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Miss Corita.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. You can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. I know you don't like women.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
True, ugly people can't be shocked. I see.
This is the photo you're referring to, correct? Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest. And the guitar case was like this. Oh, wait, and the guitar case was like this too? Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then what did you do? And then what did you do next, witness? That's tomato juice, you sicko.
Juice? Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink any of it, did you? Huh? There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
Maybe she was found.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it. Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Creta, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself a glass of juice, correct? And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank. You didn't think that I didn't think that was possible for you. Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. What one thing? Never mind. It's no big deal.
Girl, be so for real.
What one thing, though? Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
Actually, so would I.
I'm sorry, it's just kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Why she
Okay, but what about all the makeup?
flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? Mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. The open guitar case?
Right. Why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry, I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
Looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. Okay, that literally leaves more questions. But okay. What kind of flower vase was it? It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought I would try to take one's pulse, so I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser, and that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase. That's odd, I thought she was always in total control of herself.
That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between perception and reality.
Doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony.
Oh,
But you there is.
This is the end of it. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to...
Keep on the offensive and not let up.
The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong decisive efforts. I assume you have to present the guitar case on that...
Okay.
On that,
Considering she said it fell on
Right.
top of it.
I'm not completely sure, but...
I didn't say it real quick. It's been a hot minute anyway, it's true. 30 minutes about. Because I checked the time last time. Oh, whoops. Dude.
Objection.
You testified that you knocked the flower vase over, is this correct? Yes. And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Are you Shell? No,
Oh.
I'm Adrian Andrews, actually.
Is there some problem with what I said?
Yeah.
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water, however, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
Well, that's very true.
Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case.
What is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And
What's wrong with that?
oh, sorry. If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case.
Oh, that's easy.
Do you
Sorry.
just want to read for her as well?
For some reason, I just keep thinking I'm her, but it's fine.
I mean, you
Oh.
can be her.
What is your point, right? The case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she did not touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did. She did say she didn't touch the guitar case. Yeah, this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. Well, the bright red guitar was found at the studio. It had no bearing on this case at all.
That may very well be, however, an empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case.
Seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case? Probably.
The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
Can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you.
Can't believe I'm doing this either.
Alright, I'll follow along. For now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Hello, Gumshoe.
It's the cops, and this is our crime scene.
How I feel, man.
Man, my walls clean. It feels kind of weird. Also, streaming is still not gone somehow. I don't even think Finn noticed that he was still here the last time. You know, Finn still has yet to see my tail shelf in person, despite
Really?
being here. Kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Man, they are quite loud up there.
Hooting and hollering.
Yeah. And she was complaining about how they just didn't want to play with her. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the bass over.
Why?
It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
Alright. It looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now, it's almost comforting.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using any way to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
I've done
Damn,
it, like,
dog.
3 times this trial.
Literally.
During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? Well, you see. Are you sure you are the only one who, or you are the one who opened the guitar case?
She's waiting for someone to tell her she should answer or not.
Her codependency is coming through, huh?
Well, Miss Andrews?
Yes, it was me. So you opened the guitar case then? Yes, well, maybe. Why did you open the guitar case? Huh? Mr. Kurita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that's the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case.
As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? They can probably afford another one. If they can afford T-bone steaks for everybody. But getting back on topic. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. Okay, so this was after the original thing, where everybody went out and the Nickel Samurai won the award, right?
Yes.
In which they already said that he didn't have the guitar.
Right.
This is such a stupid question.
How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would have been over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright.
Shut up.
And that's funny for you to say.
Thinking of the way the one Swan girl said shut up. Shut up! It plays in my mind a lot. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? Yes, that's probably it. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. Guess I should give it a try.
Sure, whatever, yeah, that's evidence.
I wasn't planning on letting up, but
She does her weakest now, so their chance.
yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with.
Her weapon is hiding in somewhere in the court record waiting to be found. Yes, the knife, let's stab her!
Okay. What evidence do we have for this?
Check the guitar case. Maybe it says something. There is Kurita's fingerprints, so not hers. So that means he opened it, not her. So maybe present that on this one. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. Let me save real quick. Oh, wait. Save. Man, you're so good at that.
You know what, to be fair, this is one of the cases that I've played twice. So, it's very possible that I just have the information in the back of my brain and I don't actually know that I know it, but I do. Either that, or I don't know. Because I know I'm not good at this game.
There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear.
Whoa! Hold on. Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes?
Reflections. That was written on my wall. I know you'll write it today. Yeah. See, Phoenix actually really liked him. I feel like he would read the stories.
Yeah, but
That's how we knew about the Phoenix Wright Omnibus that he was named after.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he was just... Do you think he changed his name to Phoenix Wright to sound cool?
I hope not.
I feel like that's something he would do too.
Probably.
He saw the Phoenix Wright Omnibus. He was like, hell yeah.
That
the
should
coolest
be
name.
me.
Yeah,
It's
that
actually
is-
gonna be my chosen name now.
Yeah, so then he begged his parents to legally change his name to Phoenix Wright.
They're like, dude, I guess. Sure, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that we don't ever hear about his parents.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say that.
We hear about pretty much everyone else's family but Phoenix.
It's just some guy, dude. What to tell you?
Yeah. You think his parents are like dead or something?
Maybe. I don't think we ever hear about his parents unless we do in a game that I have not played yet. So,
Interesting. Because the fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. To be fair, Phoenix was made to be a blank slate with no backstory.
yeah, well, they kind of fucked that up because he
This
kinda
is the
does have
farthest from
backstory.
Blake's blank slate.
It's just
That's
a
so
self-insert, dude.
Yeah, he's got so much personality to be a blank slate. Minus the class backstory.
I don't know, because in Trials and Tribulations, they give him some.
One AIDS attorney artist that can him to have a literal goddess as a interesting.
Since he made that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Must have gotten all his dad's genes or something.
Crazy. That'd be funny though with him being Phoenix. But I understand why he's Phoenix. And it's not because of the bird. I mean, so real, but. You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched
What, were you also wearing gloves?
It's so funny, but also an explanation why he's alive after everything.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because he almost dies like a million times.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at
Gloves? But why would you have been wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the awards ceremony. So, of course, I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime.
Objection?
Were there fingerprints on something else? Were they on the glass or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Uh-huh.
Dog, you said so yourself.
Look at that!
I have your proof right here. This wine glass. The wine glass. You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Ah. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? I'm not doing that.
I love that sprite so much. Her glass is fucking breaking, then she just pulled out another pair.
Yeah.
Order. Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. Great job, Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean?
I believe the guitar case plays a very important role here. Okay.
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though.
But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio.
Phoenix, drop all of your assumptions.
What
was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar?
Dude.
Wait, that's not right either.
Sometimes I just want to hit him.
Yeah.
I wish I was red white so I could punch him.
Yeah.
But I also don't because then I would be dead.
Yeah.
Death penalty. I
Yeah.
only assume he got that.
This would be really funny if I get a red wave spray. Boo. You could have been so funny, but instead you had to beat him.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact that on the case. Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided...
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
You're so sure, right? But because I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please, enlighten us as to why the guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
Bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean to suggest that I hate these people. So, you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, right?
I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove.
I believe you. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder?
The suicide. Do you provide this?
Probably not. Go to the next person. There was something... No.
The other one, those
That
are
one.
yes.
No, there's something about the missing suicide report, I thought.
That's the only thing that talks about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe. It's worth a shot. I can't think of anything else that would be in
nothing
there.
else talks about the suicide.
I thought there was like a
Those
specific
two.
other thing that had something to do with the suicide thing.
Those are the only two things that talk about suicide.
I guess one of them.
Alright, I'm gonna save real quick though. If it'll let me. Never mind.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't take a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Why would something like that be inside a guitar case, let alone this one? Why, Mr. Wright? Why?
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Damn.
Never bring it out again.
Can you save now?
Why did he start talking like Francisco?
I don't know.
Hello? He's been spending too much time with her. Got
I
whipped
think
too
it's so
many
funny
times.
when they say stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like how earlier in the case he had a flashback to Mo from the last case.
Yeah. Can a foolishly foolish fool get some love? Buddy, you're not Francisco. Please stop.
Do you still think you can prove your theory? Can you prove that the guitar case is not empty at the scene of the murder?
Okay. I want to save it closer to, but it's not gonna let me. Genuinely not sure.
What about the other one? I don't know. Probably not, honestly.
This one?
No, it doesn't even mention it at all.
Okay, so it's gotta be something else then?
I guess. I don't know what else.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't either. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea.
Generic, welcome.
Hello.
I'm just gonna try this one. This is the Adrian Andrews one.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Breathe this joint up.
Terrific. Okay. Yeah, I
I
don't know.
have no idea. I hate everything.
Was I supposed to hit no?
God, that would really suck considering you just saved.
No, because it would loop us around, because that one didn't have a
Okay.
thing. It would have looped us. And instead it's looping us back around to free something. So we have something. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Wouldn't be.
Somebody was in the case.
Yeah. I guess we're just gonna start guessing.
I hate this game.
Really? Okay. Lotto's photo. Damn. Hello?
Okay.
Why is it that?
Sure. In this picture?
It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. Clearly it does.
Right, because
What
I have
are
no
you
idea what you're
about?
talking about at all. I'm not even gonna begin to try if I'm being honest.
I'm so confused. Phoenix is losing it.
Literally.
Inside the guitar case was the nickel samurai. Yep.
What? Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Are we stupid? There's...
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
I'm on the side of everyone else here.
Right, are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to do something like that?
That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews?
Well, why on earth would the costume
How
be in
did
the...
he get to that?
I refuse to accept your theory. I'm so confused. Why would the costume be in there?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? That's what I'm saying.
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct?
You mean this photo? This makes no sense.
Does
at
he
all.
have two costumes?
Why would one of them be in Juan Carita's room?
Exactly, in his
In his guitar case. Order! Order! It looks like we've wandered to quite another mess again, haven't we? Nice job, Phoenix. No! Not nice job.
Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. That is
So the real murderer
good
was
strategy ever,
hiding
Phoenix.
inside a costume?
Sure.
Wait a second, Your Honor. This makes no fucking sense. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Mountain Guard's. Why would something of the defendant's be in the victim's room? And inside his guitar case, of all places. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. True. It's a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to throw you into a volcano. Why would you even suggest something like that, you stupid bitch?
It couldn't have been stolen if he was wearing
Oh
it.
my god, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit.
Bare costume? I'm so
I hate this game.
Yep. Oh, you know where little Phoenix and Miles?
Uh-huh.
I got a gumshoe.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
god.
so excited. Because originally they only had the prosecutors and defense attorneys. But now they have Gumshoe and a couple others, but they actually have a lot more. But I got gumshoe. I'm so excited. I also found gumshoe stickers. They were labeled as gumshoe male wife, and I thought it was really funny. But the stickers are really cute. I'll have to show you when they come in. I don't know when they're coming in because I don't even think they've been shipped yet. Although I haven't checked my email, so maybe they have. Mr. On Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. Gumshoe male wife, you say? Yeah, I'll send it to you, Roger, I promise. Oh, and the stickers were like super cheap, so. My two favorite things. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one.
Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Why would you even
Yes,
think that?
that is what I'm saying.
And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had planned to bring the spare to the ceremony.
I would love to get inside Phoenix's brain, because
Literally.
what brought him to that
But why?
conclusion?
Literally. The victim, Mr. Kurita, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai's spare costume with him? Oh, I remember now. What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
Ah, so that's what he intended.
What are you mumbling to yourself about now?
This
Please.
is such a reasonable response.
He's just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? That's what he always does.
No, I just... Mr. Wright, please explain yourself.
Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai's spare costume? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer. And then answer with gusto. I believe in you!
Alright, this is what I think. I think I'm a fucking idiot and shouldn't have said any of that. Because why? None of it makes sense. I don't know.
I think I do, actually.
The press conference? I don't know, man. I can't even save.
I think it is the press conference.
Okay.
What is this?
On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference.
Conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right?
I know, I'm shocked about that one. But what struck me as strange was that Mr. On Guard himself said he had no idea what was supposed to be he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night.
But how can that be?
The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita himself.
The victim?
Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Kurita was going to hold a press conference as the Nickel Samurai.
Okay.
Dude, they really took the exact same baseline of the other case.
Mm-hmm, literally.
And just like,
you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. This all feels pretty much the same baseline. Crazy.
Literally. He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet.
Let's ask
However-
him.
Yeah, we got Pearl right next to us, even
Yeah.
though she's Maya right now.
No,
But I'm
she's
sure-
not. She's Mia.
That's what I meant. Listen, they have pretty much the same name.
What I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. But confess? I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
Which means that Juan Kurita, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Mount on Guard.
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
I feel like anyone who's a fan of Mount on Guard would notice the moment he starts speaking that
Right.
it's not him.
Unless they have some kind of voice changing thing for the characters.
Oh, that
but
could be possible.
I don't know.
But like a press conference, come on.
Right. But if that's the case, it's not a confession, that's public disclosure. Is that what he said? No. Miss Andrews.
I can see why you are pros at what you do.
Really? 'Cause I can't. Pardon me?
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was a setup by Juan.
Okay. Why
She's
did
still
you...
funny about the way she stands.
I know. Miss Andrews, please offer an explanation for this.
I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
You?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and
It's his fault.
if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on it, had in his hands a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt's acting career, had it been revealed. What? She would have thrived in 2000s fashion.
Literally. Do you know what the secret of his guards is, Miss Andrews?
That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is.
Ah, I see.
I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone, but that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all. Protect Mr. On Guard? Buddy, that's my job. Just tell the truth.
And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand. Man, every single person in Ace Attorney should be in jail.
Literally.
Except for Gumshoe. Everyone but Gumshoe. And I guess the children, they didn't really do anything.
We should probably stop before we start another cross-examination.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we're gonna get caught in the middle.
very true. Well, I'm gonna get to music though. Or I play Objection Funk on loop for the ending. I should do that. But we'll have this though for right now. I'll pull an Objection Funk though. Gumshoe. I'll put it out. Let me try. No, I can't pull up. I was gonna send Roger the stickers, but it would also pull up your birthday gifts. Have to do that real quick. I don't even have that on my phone, never mind. I'll send it to him later. There's this other video I watched. What was it? That one to show. It was actually odd. That I thought was really funny.
Oh my god. That reminds me of another video I saw.
Yeah. There's a bunch like that.
I'll have to show you at some point.
Okay.
That's how you wake up with
I was doing this on my laptop to see if it would look good, Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Where did I save them to? Did I save them in here? There they are. I don't remember which one we had to switch. But I thought this was really funny.
It is. I love that little guy.
You can talk like that.
Oh my god.
It's
oh my
so
god.
big.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Dear Lord.
But I thought that was really funny.
It is really
Messing
funny.
with it on my laptop. I could make one that's just like this one, with you talking. Or I could do like the pop cat, but as your fish guy. Amber, welcome.
Hello.
You have joined us like at the end though.
Better late than never.
Yeah, at least you're here though. I love these little images though. They're so cute. Let me switch you back though. I could just straight up put your little sketch up here.
I was working on actual
Wow.
things.
Yeah.
So I want to get them done first.
I was trying to take this sprite, the Edgeworth sprite,
Yeah.
and just draw him on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized it does not look very good. I'd have to completely redraw from scratch for it to look okay. You should put a gubby on there. What is a gubby?
What happened to Apollo? Yeah, what happened to Apollo?
Oh, I turned him off because we were watching something. Let me go find him again. Hold on. There they are. Apollo's back, don't worry.
Thank God. Apollo land. All the little Apollos on the podium.
Yeah, beautiful.
What secrets do they hold?
A lot. I don't know. Not much.
There's probably nothing going on.
Especially when it's split up into so many.
I love him so much, but he's not a very good lawyer.
Yeah.
I love you, Apollo, with my entire heart and soul.
Greatly. Man, we really gotta alter your suit
Yeah, we do.
for this. Also, your suit is like completely red, right?
Yes.
His vest,
Yeah, I
the
know.
back is black. Which is typical for vests.
Yeah.
But that's not too hard to do. Because once we get it, like the sleeves cut off to where it looks nice,
Mm-hmm.
then I just trace the back. Like I'll unstitch it at the seams
Yeah.
and just trace it onto the black fabric.
Mm.
It's
Or if
fairly
we could
simple.
dye it, so then it's the same fabric.
I mean, yeah, you could do that too. Typically, the back of a vest is like a lighter fabric, so it's more breathable.
Interesting.
I've worn several in my lifetime. Although most of my vests are sweater vests, but I do have one or two of those. I had one when I was a kid. I love that thing. And then my mom said it was too boyish, so I couldn't wear it anymore.
Evil.
Same with like 90% of the clothes I had as a kid.
Great.
If it wasn't a dress or pink and covered in glitter, then I wasn't really allowed it after a while.
Awesome. That's what you want.
Yeah. Yippee. But it's okay. She can't tell me anything now. Truth. Dino sword. Oh, did the other emotes get approved? I never checked. They're not up as anything, unless they're up as sub emotes. I'm not sure. It's not showing anything there. They could have been approved, and I just don't have them set as anything, so nobody can check them. They were approved, maybe. Oh wait, no. Where's the other one? Boo! The Phoenix one didn't.
Bummer.
It's just not even here.
Weird.
Did it full on not get approved? I hope not. I hope they didn't just like delete it. I'll have to check. Maybe I didn't finalize it. This one's still getting approved. The little fish.
Little fish, that's so neat.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to go check on the Phoenix one later.
You guys are busting it down, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, this music is crazy.
I can get a better music.
No, I think this is perfect. Or,
Really?
you know what, actually.
Okay. I kind of like the other music.
You saved it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I gotta restart it. I gotta get a Miles Edgeworth to dance too.
Yeah, you too.
I
You
figured
could
I
have them mirrored, so then they dance at the same time and at the
Oh,
same
that'd
way,
be
but
really
mirrored.
funny. I was thinking I could do a whole different dance, but that'd be funny too.
You need to put a little phoenix in a little bag.
Yeah. I think I should just buy you Robux. Have you get Miles Edgeworth. That way
Yeah.
we can do another
That would be really
Roblox attorney stream with both of us. Because you can play on my laptop. And then I can get the footage that way too. I love this. And our version is crazy.
fun. Yeah, it is. He's getting jiggy with it.
This is terrific. I love this. I love our streams. Where else are you gonna find this? Phoenix Wright busting it down to objection funk. With Apollo Land and all this other stuff. Oh god,
Awesome.
what some lovely images these are.
God, I don't agree. Wow.
Oh. I don't even know the
Exciting.
context, and I know I've watched that video. I want to play this video, but I know I'd be copyright. I love that song though. Just like the alien version. Come on. I know the intro's long.
Great.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why did it start in the middle?
Because that's where I stopped it last time. This is the 10-hour version though, so this one will keep going. Anyway, this Wednesday is Stardew Valley and Fossil Fighters. I won't be able to start super early like I did last time because I promised Johnny I would go to her play. And also then take her home and make everybody dinner. So, because they gotta help with the stuff like the set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even think. I love this. But I will still be probably starting around 7. And then I believe Callie said we'll start around 8 again for Stardew, even though we still have yet to actually start at 8. It gets pushed back. But we're aiming for 8 again. And then we will play until we get tired. But it will not be 7.5 hours this time. I can't do that.
Maybe you will. Maybe we'll watch.
Dude, if we go 7.5 hours when I start at 7, that's a lot. I'm gonna be there till what, 2:30 in the morning. I mean, I'm normally up by that point, but I don't know if Kelly wants to be up then.
I don't want to work tomorrow.
I don't either. I don't want to open, but opening is still better than closing.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I have to. Well, I guess I'm technically not opening. I'm coming in an hour.
Yeah.
I like openings hard for my streams. Turn on the lights.
Yeah, you guys have it easy.
We do. I'm really glad I don't have
Yeah.
openings easier and closings easier. And
Guys, don't ever work in food. It's awful. Don't do it. But yeah, we'll be doing Stardew Valley. We got a ton of mods. I think that's probably why my computer's running slow. We got the Miku mod. So Miku is in Stardew Valley.
it's
Not just the dog. Because we got the Miku dog already. But now we have actual Miku and she lives in a computer. Let's see what else. I can date the wizard now, so that will be happening. We're gonna be dating the wizard. Probably not immediately. But I will be going for the wizard. Let's see, what else did I get? We do have the Pam horse mod. So Pam will be a horse eventually, whenever we can afford a horse. What else did I get? I couldn't find the negative hearts one. I mean, I found it, but not an updated version. So we can't do that one. Unfortunately, I can't be mortal enemies with Pierre. Unfortunately. I hate that man. I don't know. But we have a whole bunch. I'm going to try and make a list with all the links to the mods for everybody. I don't know what else, though. But yeah, we'll be doing that. And then we'll be back again on Sunday for more Ace Attorney.
hooray.
Yeah. Let's see. There's the 1st, and then after that, 18. Okay. 3 more Ace Attorney until the birthday stream.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun. I have so much stuff ready to go. I still gotta get the other fish thing done. And then there's a couple other little things I want to do. And all your birthday stuff will be in there
Hooray.
by then.
That's so exciting.
I should have all your birthday gifts. And I still gotta talk to you about, because I mean we got time. But sometime around your birthday when we're both free,
Mhm.
taking you fishing.
Oh my god. No
Not in the
fucking way.
canoe though, unfortunately.
That's okay.
But I know you're gonna be happy either way.
I absolutely am. Oh my
I
god.
was going to just keep it a surprise until like that day I was gonna pick you up and just be like, hey, don't wear clothes that you actually care about, and then just take you. But I need you to buy your own fishing license, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't got a fishing license.
But
in
yeah,
a
I'll-
couple years.
I already planned on taking you fishing too.
Yeah.
So I planned on it being an entire day.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. I'm so
Even though
excited.
I don't like fishing, but that's okay.
I don't have to.
It's fine though, cause like even if I don't fish, you can fish and I can just sit there and hang out
That's true.
for an entire
Oh my
day.
God, it's amazing.
I'm gonna pack us lunch.
the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I wasn't sure if I should give you your gifts whenever we do fishing, cause it'll have to be after you guys get back
Yeah,
anyway.
right. Well, we get back on the 15th.
Right. And I know your gifts won't all be here by then, so it'll have to be after your birthday. So I could do on the birthday stream, you could open your little presents.
That would be so awesome.
I think that'd be fun, cause I know what they all are, and I know Stream would love them.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Had to giggle evilly about it.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and cause I thought of this other thing to get you while we were streaming, like today.
Oh my God.
And I need to buy that for you, but I don't have money. So hopefully I can find one that it won't take long to ship. Like it needs to take a week max. So I can actually pay for that, and hopefully I'll have enough money to get everybody else's gifts, because my paycheck was spent on bills and your gifts only.
You did not have to do all that.
Yes, I did.
What?
I'll spend a lot of money.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited for all to come in. I didn't just buy things for you though.
Okay, good.
I did buy a couple things for me because I thought they were super funny, like the gumshoe stickers, which I can't even pull it up. I want to show you, but I can't pull it, Betsy,
Ugh.
because then you'll
Just
see
send me a
all of
picture of
your
it later.
gifts. I will. Actually, I can show you because I sent a picture to Finn without everything else being in that. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream though. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was so much fun.
Yes, thank you guys. Oh, I
Yeah.
love this game. I bet you guys didn't know that though.
Oh, I didn't send a picture to Finn. Never mind. I only sent pictures of the stuff I got you.
Oh, great.
But yeah, I will hopefully see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.